Why amp the violence? Why give the police more power where they can abuse, or some police where they can abuse that power?
But true, the evidence shows that the tool that results in the highest level of compliance is when the taser is pulled. So the compliance rate for a taser is roughly about 60 to 70%.
But stats show that black people are disproportionately affected by police and police brutality. So what I'm saying is, I believe that there's other ways to de-escalate situation, particularly if you're just walking down the street and a black man is just standing and the police thinks, oh, I want to use this taser, and the black person's posing no threat whatsoever.
But Festus is saying that in that situation, the use of the baton, which the police officer is carrying, is more likely to do damage, lasting damage, than using a taser, which is less likely to do lasting damage. So are you actually focusing on the wrong kind of weapon?
I don't think so, because as we know, the taser was the thing that stopped I'm not even going to mention the person's name, not the baton. So clearly the taser does do
In this case?
In this case, so clearly the taser does do a lot of damage. And I know some cases where people have been left paralysed by the use of the taser. People have died by suffering a cardiac arrest by the use of taser. So actually, tasers do, and the psychological effect of having it or being tasered lives on. So
only 22% of officers in the Met are trained to carry and use tasers.
And nationally, that is roughly about 15%.
Yes.
So very, very few police officers carry a taser. When you consider the amount of people now who are carrying knives and machetes in our country.
And the thing is that I mean, you know, we don't want to dwell too long on the details, but it was impossible to get close to that guy.
And the person who did sustained an injury.
Yeah.
And just think about this, and I keep saying this, every time a police officer in this country is off sick because they've been attacked or assaulted, which happens every day in this country, there is one less police officer to police our streets at a time when the police are already short of numbers.
Can we also say at this stage, so we have to bring the conversation to an end, congratulations for the bravery of those police officers.
Yeah.